surprise. That's what that is.
Okay. Welcome to the second virtual write-in of November.
Yay!
Hi guys, today is November 3rd, unless I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Okay. And so today...
We should introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, we should introduce ourselves. Wow, we didn't even introduce ourselves. You go first.
Okay.
We're a little fast.
Hi, I'm Maddie, if you haven't joined us before.
And I'm Lena. All right, if you haven't joined us before, this is a virtual write-in, as the thing says. In virtual write-ins, we, the interns of Nano, try to navigate this difficult month with you lovely people via spromps and advice.
And Blobby's amazing outfits, as I'm
And,
seeing everyone is
Blobby
enjoying.
And mysterious colored liquids in mason jars and mugs. And this blanket because I'm cold. All right. So that's our intro. All right. Today's the day. So today our the theme of our episode today is ground control.
Ooh,
spacey.
Space puns. Hashtag space puns.
Hashtag space puns. So we're gonna be talking about some fun stuff today. You'll get to see what that is if you keep watching. But
You get to respond to the fun stuff. Tell us what you think of it.
But to start off, we're doing what we did last time, which is starting with a completely open-ended 5-minute sprint. So not a prompt. There is no prompt. So
it's an open sprint.
Open sprint, aka sprint. So that's just gonna be 5 minutes. Write whatever you want. Stare at us writing. It's up to you.
Remember, today's goal is 5,000. If you're trying to keep on track, if you're doing like the traditional Nano, if not, just write. Yeah.
All right. So you guys ready for this 5-minute sprint? I know I am. I know Blobby is. What about you, Maddie?
I hope so.
All right. Ready, set, go. Stop filming 45 seconds. We're right back. Is the sound not working again?
Is it working? Yeah, it's working.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Sorry.
stop
your writing. How was that, guys? How many words did you get? I had to go for a second there, so.
It's just Chris and Gotti causing trouble as always.
Causing trouble. What a troublemaker. I got 148 words. How many words did y'all get?
What did I get? Let's see. I got 100.
Yeah, a lot of people got in 100. Wow, Samantha handwrote 100 words.
That's
it was
cool.
Not for Nano, but still.
Still writing during November, so technically.
These are, wow, zooming in. Oh my god.
I got 135.
Nice.
Yum, look at that. Yum.
Couple people handwriting, a lot of people in the 100 round. This is going by too fast to read your name. Sorry, guys.
Undercover Imagine got 553. Holy moly.
Wow.
Can't write that in half an hour.
Rakeus got 400.
Tell me your secrets. How do you write this many words in 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's usually like 400 is usually like a 10-minute sprint for me. 10, 15-minute sprint. So Samantha Jones got 300. Riley Sim got 456. That's insane too. Yay.
This is
great
fantastic.
For people. Also, I mean, shout out to people who got any words at all, because that's still productivity.
It gets you even closer to 50,000.
Yeah.
Every single word you write.
Yeah. That's really wise. Really wise. All right, so that was fun. So now we're gonna jump into our first discussion topic. You want to start off?
Yeah, so today our first topic is inner editors, which is something that I think Nano is really, really great about, just like smashing. And it's just like it makes it so much easier if you turn off your inner editor. The hard part is just getting there.
Yeah, so if you don't know what an inner editor is, it is a little voice in your head that says, this is not proper writing. This is not good. You shouldn't be doing this. Stop, slow down. That little voice, that's not good for Nano. We want to crush that. Like that, yeah.
I'm a big musical fan, and there's actually a song about this in a really good musical. The musical is called Title of Show.
Oh yeah. I was like, I bet it's Title of Show.
Yeah.
Okay,
and the song is called Die Vampire Die.
Yeah.
And they call inner editors vampires because they suck the life out of creative stories.
Yeah, we're both musical theater nerds. Look at that. She's writing a Hamilton.
My Hamilton A. Speaking of Hamilton, sidebar, mixtape soundtrack came out today. The track. Yeah, it's okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay,
Maddie. So what strategies do you guys have for muting your inner editors? For me, it's really tough. I write a lot of short stories. Short stories are every word counts. Like every word should be there for a reason. So that can be hard for me. I'm still struggling with that. Julia Walsh said, I tend to try to write something beautiful every line. I run into that a lot. I run into every line has to be beautiful and like mean something and everything.
Jody Clark uses what I use. It's called Write or Die, like write or die. And it's like you can go writeordie.com, and it's basically like an online app that you can set. It's negative reinforcement, so it's certainly not for everybody. But it makes you just keep going. So there's a setting where if you stop writing for too long, it starts deleting your words. I don't usually do that because I hate deleting anything I've ever written. I usually just use the setting that it's like it turns red and blares angry sounds at you every time that you stop writing for a certain amount of seconds. And you can set your word count and you can set your time count too. So it does like a little cheery do 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 every time you like either hit your word count or your time
count. Someone whose name I can't pronounce said that they handwrite with a pen to keep yourself from backtracking because you can't erase that. I like that. A lot of people are saying to use strike through instead of backspace. I don't. I that is like a lot of people every time they mistype a word, they just hit space and try it again to up their word count.
Smart.
I don't, but it's within the rules.
Yeah. I don't use word contractions.
Yeah, you can do. I did that in school. I always went back into my essays, took out all the contractions to make it longer. Laura Rich Creek says, I guess I like to vomit on the page and then let the inner editor out of the basement.
There you go.
Yeah, so Maddie came up with a hashtag, editing is for December. I love that. Yeah, I remember that you don't have to do any editing now. Before this started, we were talking about what we have so far and how it's not really great, but that's okay. It's still words on a page. You know, and even if you're the kind of, some people like me still let the inner editor exist a little bit during Nano. And I think if you're trying, like, you shouldn't feel like you're an outsider to the Nano philosophy if you're still going and editing as you write. If you can write something that is really good and there are no typos and it's 50,000 words, that's awesome.
I bow to you.
Yeah, let's cheers to you. Cheers. And if you have red squiggly lines everywhere, that's okay too.
Okay.
So,
I love hearing all of these comments from you guys.
Yeah. Or, editing can be for January or February as well. Thank you, Natasha, for that reminder. It doesn't have to be December. December's a busy enough month as it is. Yeah. Anna Rodriguez said, I just write as I was talking to my mother. If I don't speak fast enough, she'll interrupt me and it'll take a long time until I have a chance to speak again. Oh I love that. Write like someone really is trying to interrupt you. Yeah. People, you can turn off spell check, all of that. So yeah. Sunny just reminds herself that she can fix it all later. And that's a good thing to remind yourself. There's always later to fix things. You can't fix anything if you don't have anything. So get the words on the page. You can't edit a blank page. Inspirational quotes.
And you never know, some of the really weird stuff that you end up writing down might spark some great plot twist that no one's ever thought of.
Yeah. So that's really fun. So, I think that's a good segue into our second sprint. You can introduce this one because you came up with this one too.
Okay, our second sprint is write with your eyes closed. For me, this is a really great way not only to not edit, this is a way I actually relieve stress. So what I do is I just kind of push my laptop a little bit farther away, and I literally do just close my eyes and go. And don't open your eyes for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Unless you have to.
Also, if you really don't want to close your eyes while you're writing, you can do something else so that you can't see what you're typing. You can set your text color to white, something like that.
Or background to black.
Yeah, or your background to black. Just any way that you cannot see. Okay, by the way, since people are mad, you don't have to do this. You guys don't have to do anything you say. This is a fun thing, and it's just going to be 5 minutes. And so if you manage to not type a single word correctly, it's still fun. It's a fun little exercise. Think of it as more of a game than a sprint. Or you could just not do it.
As long as you write, this is what matters.
Writing is what matters. So I'm going to try closing my eyes. I don't think I've ever written with closing my eyes. I can't touch type. I have to look at my keys most of the time because I never learned to type. So this will be an interesting experience. All right, guys. Also, if you're handwriting, just close your eyes. That's really the only option.
That's hard. Ooh.
That's going to be extra difficult, though. All right, so you guys ready for this fun little game? Sprint game? Sprame. I need to stop.
New words all the time.
All right. Let's just start this before I make even more of a fool of myself.
I like all this enthusiasm in the chat now. You guys can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, quick suggestion before we start from Anamika Duggar, turning the laptop screen brightness down. That helps too. All right, so ready, set, 5 minutes, go. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. What was I writing? Oh my god. I can't do it. Oh my god, this is real rough. I wrote an entire sentence in numbers. Okay. Just turning my brightness down. All right, that's gonna be better. Now I can look at the keys, but I can't see what I'm typing. All right, back to work. Sorry for the traffic. All right, stop. That was rough. That was real rough.
There's like
oh
this
my
is
god.
English.
This does. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my god, this is not English.
Look at this line. This is when I was trying to type with my mouse. I'm gonna copy and paste in the chat a sentence that I wrote. So how was that?
Oh my god. No, Lena, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god! That's the thing. You have to copy and paste that into the chat too.
God. Oh my god.
Okay, how did that go? How many words did you guys get? I got
Okay, let me see if I can actually use the chat because it's been like crapping out on me.
I got 201 words. That is in quotes because half of them aren't words.
Yeah, my chat.
Yeah, definitely copy and paste into the chat your funniest sentence from that exercise. I mean, lots of people in the 200 range and the 100 range. That's great. Wow, Introverted Cupcake only got 6 typos in the whole thing, 191 words. That's awesome.
I only got typos.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I found my Tyler Martin is talking about using the backspace key a lot. I did that too, and then since I couldn't see it, I wouldn't backspace enough or would backspace too much, so it was just bad. Physique Quantique only had 2 typos. That's pretty cool.
Okay, guys, I'm posting it in the. Well, no, I guess there's a delay, but I'm posting this like weird. Oh no, it doesn't go because it's too many characters.
Yeah, delete part of it.
This is just weird.
Aspen Hedges got 224 words and 10 typos. That's pretty good. Oh, Elliot, I'm sorry. Elliot accidentally deleted all their progress from the last sprint. I'm sorry.
You can always go undo.
Yeah, you can always undo it.
Okay, put mine in there. It's literally like crop it up, pick a bit, hunked him, or equal sign.
Quete, bobbit, kick back.
I'm gonna go see. That's actually something
equals.
I should go back and edit because I'm gonna forget what I meant to say.
Yeah, this at least I can, kind of interpret, kind of read.
There's some real sentences in here, and then it just goes off.
I just kept getting on the. Yeah, I got dressed is fine.
The states.
The states.
Actually, I'm not sure if I meant to type the states.
You just accidentally typed a real word. Good job, Maddie.
Oh my god. This is great. I love this.
Blue Jay sentence I'm gonna attempt to read. Herp me, help me, help me help. I love eating cake. I had to doing hom rocks. Anyone else want to eat cake? Beautiful. That's poetry right there.
This is fantastic.
These are so funny. I love these. That's hilarious. That was fun. So thank you guys for sticking with us and trying that. That was a lot of fun. That was difficult, but a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, also, thank you, Stylish Section. Everybody save your work right now.
Save your work.
I'm on Google Docs, so I don't need to save anything. But save it if you're not on something that automatically saves. Thanks, people, for asking. We are going to be doing another sprint after we do our next discussion section, so just be patient. Okay. All right, so next discussion thing.
Kind of made me tired.
So it's gonna be hard to beat, but this is more writing.
This discussion is point of view or POV.
So we're gonna talk about some different point of views that you might be using, might not be using. So there are 3 basic ones: first, second, and third. You want to give an example of the same sentence in all 3 different point of views?
Yes.
All right, first person.
The same sentence.
I'm putting you on the spot, sorry.
So first person, so I walked through the door and picked up my coffee.
Okay, second person.
You walked through the door and picked up your coffee.
Third person.
He walked through the door and picked up his coffee.
There we go. That's a basic rundown of each POV. Sorry, people are trying to get my attention. They don't know this is more important. So what point of view are you guys using? Talk about that as we talk about this. So mine is a combination of third and first. So my if you've been sticking with this, you know what my story is about. The overarching story, which is in the bar, is third person, and then each story that the person tells is first person because they're literally telling a story. So it's like a record of what they're saying. It's an odd way to write, but so mine's a combination of first and third. What is yours?
Mine is currently in third person, but I always find that it's easier to write in first person. I think I get a voice a lot better for my main character. Yeah. But oftentimes first person is, you kind of get lost in first person, I feel sometimes.
Yeah. NaNoWriMo asked about referring to as we. That would still be first person. We.
Isn't that? Because it could be you.
Well, it depends. It depends who the other part of the we is.
There's a name for that.
All right.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, Maddie's looking it up.
There is a name for that.
So is anyone doing second person? I feel like that's not as popular as first or third.
Those are like all the choose your own adventure stories.
Oh, the choose. Yeah, is anyone doing a choose your own adventure? That'd be cool. I thought about doing one this year. Thank you, Patrick. So also there are different types of third person. So let's see if I can remember. We should have done research before this. Did you find out what the thing's called?
There's a specific, because couldn't we be you and I?
Yeah, it depends.
There's a name for it. It says first person plural is all the answers that I'm getting. So that would.
Okay, so there are 2 basic types of third person. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I am, I probably am. So there's limited, where it's third person, but you really only know the thoughts of one character, your main character, assumedly. And then you have omniscient, which means all-knowing, where you, the author, are going to be in everyone's head, so you get to find out the thoughts and everything about many characters, all of them, maybe just some of them.
I think Harry Potter is a really good example of both of those, because when she moves from third omniscient to third limited, because the first book there's a bunch of scenes not from Harry's point of view, and then once you get further, I think 3 is the first book in the series that is solely from Harry's point of view. If I'm maybe 2, but 1 definitely has the Quidditch scene is third omniscient, because Harry doesn't know any of that's happening. And the Dursleys, the first chapter is third omniscient. So that's a cool example of that.
Yeah. Yeah, so different point of views. Well, yeah, it looks like a lot of third person. Yes, okay, it looks like I was correct about limited and omniscient. Haven't talked about that for a while. Not an English major, that's her. Apparently, according to Hannah Harding, third person omniscient can also be called head hopping. I like that.
That makes sense.
I like that.
It's a very visual term.
Yeah. So, I feel like a lot of authors have what they're comfortable with when it comes to POV. I switch around a lot, but even my third person is, even if I do omniscient, it's still very in the heads of the people. And even if I'm doing third person, the narrator becomes like their own character. So I feel like I can't be objective when it comes to my POV. Swimming Tiger 19 asked if you would directly address your readers. I do this all the time. I love it. People yell at me for it, but I love that. That dips into second person because you as the reader kind of. It's like not really a POV thing. It's more stylistic. Yeah. I love doing it though.
Peter Pan. If anyone has actually read Peter Pan, it does it really creepy.
Yeah.
Especially if you analyze it, it's like really, really freaky. But that is a novel that really like talks to their reader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. I always just like add like I'll be doing description and be like like in my description, So for our next prompt, you may have guessed this from our discussion thing, but for this one, this is going to be 10 minutes. And you are going to write in a different point of view. So if you're writing in first, write in second or third. If you're writing in third, write in first or second. You know how it works. So it's not. If you're very hesitant about writing in second person, remember that letters are second person. That's a little hint for you. So I'm also saying that for myself because I have to write in second person because I'm using first and third. So this is going to be a 10-minute sprint. As a reminder, the prompt is to write in a different point of view. Again, you don't have to follow the prompt. You can just write for 10 minutes in your current point of view. All right. Ready? You ready?
I hope so.
All right. Ready, set, go. My first word, and I wrote dead instead of deer.
We're not closing our eyes anymore.
Still can't type. Just gonna put my feet up here in the window. Getting comfy. All right, stop. The end of that. Woo. Woo. Okay. So how'd everybody do? How many words did you guys get? Get ready for the chat to start going crazy. I got 318 words. Because I had no idea what I was doing.
Let's see. So I went back and like edited a little bit. Not really edited. I clarified the nonsense that I'd written in the last sprint, and then just kind of crossed out that nonsense. So I think I probably got probably like 300 words.
So what perspective did you guys switch to? I did second, as I mentioned that I have to do.
I did first, but I kind of cheated at first because I just did all dialogue.
Oh, okay,
so it's like automatically in first person.
Yeah. I did a letter, as I mentioned. I just finished a chapter. So last time I told you about my character King. He's a cool dude. What happens with him is he accidentally becomes the head of a mafia in a weird turn of events. And so he's 18-ish, and he's taken away from his house, from his home and everything, and like has to run this organization, and he's basically a figurehead. But and so I wrote a letter from his mother to him because his mom hasn't seen him in like a year because he's running the mafia now. So I did that. That's what I did.
Cool. I like it.
So lots of people got really good words, really good word counts. Matophelia got 455.
Matt Stokes got 367.
Lisa Gordier got 195 words, all dialogue. Nice. Mia and Narnia says, my protagonist is bisexual, apparently. This is news to me.
I love when characters tell you stuff during the month.
Wow, this is good. Grace asks if anyone uses word count calendars.
I do!
Wow, convenient.
I do, actually. Okay, this is gonna be the second time I'm using my same screen. But this is kind of a glare. That's a little better. So this is my word count calendar. I use the ones that are dated, so it actually it's like says the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday through the week, has the dates on there. I like seeing it visually. Some people don't like that. Some people just use the dateless ones so they can use them year after year. So that's certainly more convenient. But I download a new one every year from the forums or from DeviantArt or from Google. And people are super talented. So if you want one, there's this place in the forums for them.
Shout out to Holly who just hit 5K. Congrats. Woo-hoo! That's your daily. Did I hit 5K? I probably did during this. Oh, I did. Cool. Yay. Do you guys use calendars? I don't. I have a normal background on my laptop. It's because I don't really see my desktop that much. A lot of people are saying that they have physical nano calendars. Also, we also, as a donor gift, we have like a dry erase calendar.
It's the one where if you donate I don't want to get this wrong. I think if you donate $30, you get that gift. But let me check. Guess Shelby will correct me. Yeah, it's $30. So if you donate $1 every day, you get a sticker, a bookmark, a halo on your account, which is my favorite thing ever.
That's great.
And they're like whiteboard calendars. They're really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're like very nice, very nice. If anyone wants to share how many words they got over the entire write-in today, or maybe your favorite lines that you wrote, that'd be cool. Do we have anything else we need to talk about? Maybe give a little sneak preview of next time.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm actually not even sure what we're talking about next time.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out in a hot sec.
Oh, going off of the word calendars, actually, I also use Excel spreadsheet calendars, and they're the ones that people have already formatted what you need to do. So it's like all you have to do is fill in your word count, and it like shows you the percentage that you're done. It has a nice little pie chart on there. It's pretty and colorful. You can get character themed ones, or you can just get colored ones. Yeah,
Cool.
Cool.
So the next write-in is next Tuesday at 1
p.m.
1 p.m. Pacific.
Time. I think, is daylight savings this Sunday?
I think so.
So it's PST and not PDT.
I don't know the difference. Okay. I don't live on this coast. Well, I do now. Our theme for next time is crewmates. That's your little sneak peek. And then we have donation day on Saturday.
Yeah.
So tune in for donation day where there will be tons of fun giveaways.
So
we might I don't know, we might be tweeting. We'll see what the interns are doing.
There will be tweets.
There will be tweets.
I have like work, my other job, I have to work from like 3 to 10. So I won't be tweeting. Sorry, Chris and Gotti.
Yeah, I have plans. I have theater plans of theater tickets, so I won't be around. But other people will.
It's from 6 a.m. on the NaNoWriMo Twitter, like the official Twitter, all the way until 10 p.m. And there's some great guests on there, fantastic prizes. Tune in all day.
So I'm going to read a few quotes people are posting. Johnny Savoy's favorite quote was, being scared only means you're about to do something brave or incredibly stupid. I like that. Other people, if you want to... Sam Meeks asked how people handwriting validate their word counts. So, people handwriting, whatever way you want to calculate how many words you wrote, what you can do is once validation is up, just Google a lorem ipsum or whatever text generator, just enter the number of words. It'll give you 50,000 or whatever number you got, random words, and you can just paste that into the validator. So if you're handwriting, you don't have to type up your entire novel, which is nice. These are so great. I love reading the lines that you guys did. So it sounds like everybody had a pretty
rad time.
Pretty rad time. Oh, God. Line from a username I can't pronounce. She knew the answer to that. Sometimes you're programmed a certain way and it's hard to break out.
Wait, I like this one from Cerulean. Mm-hmm. Fix the pancakes and I'll fix this.
That's so like cute. Ooh, these are so great.
Yeah. Well, keep sharing your lines in the comments down below. If you're not watching us live, there was a chat live.
Yeah. If you're not watching us live, it's really confusing. There's a chat that goes on when it's live. However, you can't see the chat when you don't watch it live. So post things in the comment, or if you guys who are in the chat want your lines and your words and your messages to us to survive after this, post them in the comments right down there. Once it's over. And also, if you have any ideas or suggestions for future write-ins,
any prompts that you want to send us?
Some prompts. We still have some slots open, quite a few slots open for prompts. Or just like any advice. Also, right now, you guys can post any advice you want to offer to your fellow Rymos for the first week. Like, first week's almost over. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's not almost over. We're still 2 days the first week. But, call out some other things. We have a pep talk going up soon, right?
Yes. I don't know from who, though. So that's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, with pep talk. Check out 30 Covers 30 Days. Yeah. That's my other job here. That's what I devote all my time to. That's been cool. We've gotten some really cool covers so far. Laura Rich Creek broke 10K with this write-in. Congrats, that's super awesome.
Glad these are working.
Yeah. There are a couple lines I really like, but have curse words in them, so I cannot read them out loud. But I'm reading those.
The child friendly.
Yeah, this is an all ages thing.
I love
So
all these word counts. Oh my God.
so Katie Brown asked about having a title for if anyone has a title. So if you guys want to share your titles, my title. Oh, do you want to share?
No, you go first. I'll find it.
You need to find your title.
Yeah, I need to say
All
it
right.
correctly.
So my title is Missed Connections. Because. Yeah.
Missed connection.
Well, it's a lot about people, misconnections. Yeah. And all of the chapter titles are taken from misconnections on Craigslist. So, that's the thing.
And mine is After the Sun Sets, which is actually, I pulled it from a quote from Benjamin Franklin, because he has a quote about the chair that Washington sat in at the Constitutional Convention, and it's like a half a sun. And so he said, I have often looked at the sun behind the president without being able to tell whether it was rising or setting. But now I know that it is a rising sun, in reference to the nation is going to become something. But I changed it because it's a dead revolution. So I changed it to a setting sun. So after the sun sets, what happens after the revolution is last.
That's pretty cool. That's fun. I love your guys' titles. Thanks for sharing them. So it's about time.
Sea Salted in Sun Bleach from End of the Nebula.
I like that one.
Hell Down Crow from Chronicles of a Hyper Mutant. No One Owns the Rain from Judy Clark. I can see these bestsellers already, guys.
And if you don't have a title yet, good
don't
news,
worry.
you don't need
Yeah,
one.
you don't need one.
There's
You can
also
say
the
Untitled.
adopt a title thread on the forum.
In Appalachian Station.
No, probably in Adoption Society.
Oh, but isn't Appalachian Station like...
No, they're different forums.
Just kidding. Lena knows forums way better than I do.
I do, because I have no life.
I don't really go on the forums.
Because she has a life and I don't. All right, guys. So as usual, tune in next time. Make sure to leave any comments you want to last down in the comments or on our thread in the forums, which is in Word Wars Prompts and Sprints. It's a sticky that says virtual write-ins. Super easy. Or find us on the Nano site and NaNoMail us if you have any pressing questions about virtual write-ins. All right.
I think that's all.
I think that's it. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, I hope these work for you. Everyone got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Cool.
Stop it.